and welcome to the Urban Seer channel and today's reading which is focusing on how to manifest money, and we're going to be channeling the messages from Spirit and see what the cards have, what advice they have for you and the best way to manifest and improve your finances and abundance. So let's start off with pile number 1. We have the Tower, group number 2, the 2 of Pentacles, and group number 3 we have the Ace of Cups. So as usual, if you just take a few moments to center yourself, take a deep breath and just have a look at which card that you're most drawn to, and then the link to the full reading is down in the description box, time-stamped. Love and light. Hi group number 1, so you chose the Tower card, and what we're initially going to do is pick some oracle cards for you. So I have some angel messages here, so I'm just going to focus. Spirit, how is the best way for group number 1 to manifest money and abundance? And we also have the Ask and It Is Given cards by Esther and Jerry Hicks, the manifesting gurus that they are. So I thought that would be an appropriate deck today. So we'll pick group number 1. Spirit, how can group number 1? Ooh. So these are double-sided cards. Spirit, how can group number 1 improve their finances and manifest the money they desire? So we'll look at these cards first and then move on to your tarot for the full picture. So we have the angel Fiona come through. Now that you've asked the angels for help, be open to receiving divine guidance and assistance. You deserve heaven's help. Beautiful message. And we have Daniel. I'm the angel of marriage and I'm assisting you right now. So we'll see how that fits in. And then from the Asking It Is Given deck, we have I am rediscovering the art of allowing my natural well-being. And but what about those innocent little babies? Let's have a look at the more detailed message on the back here. Even your babies are offering vibration that the universe is matching, and like you, your little ones are influenced by the vibrations of those who surround them. But nevertheless, they are creating their own reality, and like you, long before their physical birth, they set into motion their life experiences they are now living. So for those of you with children and marriages, there is a message, there is a connection here. So now we're going to take your tarot cards. We're using the Guardian of the Night tarot deck. And then we'll see how it all fits together. Spirit, what do group number 1 need to do in order to manifest money and abundance at this time? What do group number 1 need to do in order to manifest money and abundance at this time? So we have the King of Cups, the Five of Cups, the Eight of Cups, the Devil, the Six of Swords, Ten of Pentacles. Very positive to get that in this reading, and very abundant card. The Six of Cups, and finally the Seven of Pentacles. So initially, right off the bat, what I'm getting with the Tower, so with your situation, this is the Tower. You know, there's no need to be frightened of the Tower, but it does indicate that something old, an old way of being for you, has broken down. Now, with seeing the marriage card and the mention of children here as well, for some of you it may be what's caused change your financial situation is that a relationship has broken down. There could be divorce for some of you as well. But what I'm seeing for others, there's certainly an old way of being for you. Whatever that may be, it might be a business union as well, that could have broken down. And that there's an old way of how you have made money has completely broken down, and you're having to rebuild. Because what we've got crossing this Tower here as well is the King of Cups. And how I'm seeing this as, again, as like an external influence in your life, as like maybe someone or a situation that has been a drain on you financially and emotionally, so that it's very connected. There may even have been some emotional manipulation, some financial manipulation, so maybe you were paying out more than what you should have in an unfair situation. Because in the past position here, we also have the Devil, so that's about negative habits that we continue, so repeating negative habits, or relationships, playing out negative dynamics in relationships, feeling bound to someone. So if that would be, like I say, a situation, a job, or a relationship that seems to be of some kind in the past, so it may be leaving you on the way out, or it may have already happened. But I'm seeing that this energy needed to clear out. That's what universe is saying. This negative energy needed to clear out in order for your finances to improve and for financial abundance to come through. Because obviously, if we've got a situation, somebody, a relationship, or a business relationship that is a drain on us, then that really interferes with attracting and manifesting and improving our own finances. If we're allowing someone or something to be taken advantage of, it knocks us out of alignment, obviously, and then it makes it just not impossible, but it makes it a much harder job for you to manifest abundance. So I'm seeing that an old energy needs to clear out, is in the process of clearing out. So whatever resonates for you, of what stage that you're at with that. Because we have the Five of Cups as well, which is at the base position, the grounding of underneath of your reading, which is the Five of Cups, which is about this intense feeling of loss. But it's about, the Five always encourages us not to not to just look at what's gone. There is 2 cups still here standing, so something still remains. And even though it can be really challenging when we've had a big loss, like the tower situation of quite a shocking situation it can be, so a job loss or a relationship that all our finances were tied up in, the house, etc., is suddenly gone. Obviously that's a huge shock, but now the 5 of Cups really talks about having the mental strength of, there's no point at the moment to look at these broken glasses and dwell on that, and you'll sink into it and you can get lost in that. So you need to focus, have that mental strength and focus on the 2 cups. What is remaining? What can I do from here? What do I still have? And focus on those positives. Because the 8 of Cups here as well, which is traditionally about walking away from something that no longer serves us. So again, that echoes with the rest of these cards about something or someone previously standing in your way and messing with your energy, really. And that this tiger here, this strong energy, this powerhouse of the tiger, this fiery, feisty, all the traditional characteristics of the tiger. So this appears to remind us that that's what we can regain by walking away from this 8 of Cups, which is didn't fulfill you, couldn't ever fulfill you, and was holding you back. And by walking away from what no longer serves us, we then create a vacuum and a space to invite then of what we want more of. So in this situation, manifesting abundance and finances, we create that space to fill that space with more of what we want, which then leads us to this beautiful 10 of Pentacles, which is the epitome of abundance, of financial success. So it's fantastic to have this appear in your reading, because it's encouraging you, if you are on this path, if this resonates for you, that this is what is coming for you. So if through walking away what no longer serves you, you are creating that space to have this fantastic abundance. 10 of Pentacles is having the home life, the money, the job, if that's what you want. So it's really having every box ticked. The 10 of Pentacles. So I've got here the 6 of Swords, which I think what I'm really seeing and hearing is that it's about being clear with communication here, and that's really important. So maybe there's loose ends that still need to be tied up. If it's an ex-partner, then that could be that you still need to be there are ties that still need to be cut. There may be legal issues that need to still be tied up. So there's this sense of still like there's a bit of an upstream, so upriver or uphill battle, which you're totally capable of, and I don't see it being dragging you down, but it's about communicate. What I'm hearing is it's about communicating clearly, with it being a Swords card. That's how you're going to navigate your way through it. That's how you're going to free yourself, is by not engaging in arguments. Don't let it get messy. If it was an old job that kind of got messy, maybe just make a clean break as much as you can. So communicate. I'm hearing communicate what you need to, but just as little as possible. So don't get into the weeds of the situation, the weeds of the conversation. It will not help your situation. Because right by that we have the 6 of Cups, which is about nostalgia and about days gone by. So if you're freeing yourself from something, obviously it wasn't all bad, and I feel like there could be the temptation to get sucked back into that negative way of being. Maybe this person, I'm seeing this as the other energy. So if that was the colleague, the boss, you know, the ex-partner who held you back, I'm seeing them trying to manipulate you potentially to feel nostalgic about old emotions, the good times. It was so good together. Kind of trying to suck you back in. So be mindful of that. Because what I'm seeing, if you do persist with this path, because I'm being drawn to here as well, I'm rediscovering the art of allowing my natural well-being. So it's about rediscovering yourself and this space and this situation that you've gone through, which has been pretty dramatic from what I'm seeing from the cards. But it is creating a space for the abundance that you desire. And every day, if you can set your intention to allow this space to be filled with the financial abundance that you desire, and to manifest the money, and to acknowledge that this situation was holding you back, then you will move forward into the Seven of Pentacles energy, which is about having options. See all these different spider webs here and different pentacles. So before, I felt like you were just in a tunnel of a situation, that an all-consuming situation, and only one way, seeing only one way, living only one way, and not having choices and not having options. And I'll see different opportunities that are being presented to you as well. So through having different revenue streams coming through here in this space. So being open to that. We have this spider here with that. So networking, that's a clear message that's come through as well. So if you can start to network, don't limit yourself. If you've got if you've got multiple projects on your mind, then it's okay to dip your toe into each. Like, it's a bit of a spinning plates energy, but I feel like that you will have, that'll be nourishing and nurturing, not draining, to have options. And it's always fantastic to have more than just like one revenue stream as well. So I'm seeing options and choices come through here, so that's a fantastic card to end on there. Group number 1, I hope this resonated for you. If it did, please give me a thumbs up, and I always love to hear about your experiences. If you do want to share in the comments below, that's fantastic. But I'm wishing you a fantastic day and manifesting money and abundance, love and light. Hi group number 2, and welcome to your reading on how to manifest money, messages from Spirit. You chose the beautiful 2 of Pentacles. So first we're going to choose some angel cards for you. Spirit, how will group number 2 manifest money and financial abundance? And we also have the deck here, Ask and It Is Given by Esther and Jerry Hicks. So I thought that was really appropriate for today's reading, as they are manifesting gurus. So, Spirit, please give us a clear message how group number 2 can manifest the money they desire. Oh, cards popping out everywhere here, which is a good sign. So let's have a look at these first, and then we'll pull the rest of your tarot cards to get the full information here. So let's see what the angel cards are saying. So you have Seraphina has come through, and the angel of families. A happy change or addition is coming to your family. Oh, and we have Daniel. This came up in group number 1 as well. So I'm the angel of marriage and I'm assisting you right now. So this can be, we'll dive into that later, but your finances can be directly affected and connected to your partner, or it could be a business partner. And there's some focus on, anyway, here with families also coming up, about your family being connected to the abundance that's coming through. So we'll dig in more into that later. So this was also in group number 1 actually as well. So you might want to try, you might want to read that, watch that video as well. But I am rediscovering the art of allowing my natural well-being, and I can accept myself as a vibrational being. So let's just read this a bit more in detail. Once you begin to accept yourself as a vibrational being who attracts all things that come into your experience, once you understand the correlation between what you are thinking, feeling, and what you are receiving, you then hold the keys to get from wherever you are to wherever you want to be on all subjects. So this is a comment just on maybe that you're coming into more your manifesting power as well, looking deeper into that. But to get the full picture, let's pull the rest of your tarot cards here. Using the Guardian of the Night tarot deck. See if we can get them all on here. Okay. We have the 5 of Pentacles, Strength, fantastic card. 4 of Pentacles, Ten of Swords, the 7 of Cups, the Lovers, the 3 of Pentacles, and finally the Queen of Cups. So what I'm hearing and what I'm getting is that in order to receive financial abundance and the success that you're wanting to achieve, a relationship in your life needs to be healed and the harmony needs to be restored. With it being the 2 of Pentacles at the very centre of your reading. So this bond, this union, this infinite circle that we see, I see that you are bound to something or someone. So this could be a business relationship, or it could be a husband, wife, partner, life partner. And I'm seeing that this relationship that you need to, Spirit is saying, you need to start working together as opposed to against each other, with the 5 of Pentacles here. So this is about financial struggles, and also appearing with the 10 of Swords in the past. I'm seeing financial hardship, difficulties that you've really been through it in some way. So this could be, say if it's a business, it could have really taken a hit. You know, if it was the pandemic time, for example, and it was really touch and go, if the business did have to close, or maybe as a family. So with the family card and the marriage card here, that I'm seeing that there is, you know, that money issues could have impacted or did impact your relationship. You know, with that pressure, obviously it causes difficulties for everyone and you can begin to bicker, fractures begin to show when the pressure is on and when situation gets tough. So that's what kind of energy that I'm seeing with that Five of Pentacles. It's really feeling being in that sense of being stuck in that sense of loss and hardship. And it's important, in order for you to allow abundance and finances to come back through, to pull yourself out of that. With manifesting, it's always about having the discipline of your thoughts and thinking. So having your intentions set of whatever that goal will be, and what I'm feeling and thinking is that you still want this to work. So if it's whatever union this is that seems very tied up in your money, it's essential that you start to work together. And that's where I'm seeing that Strength card. This is in the base position of your reading, so the very sort of grounding issues is the Strength, which I'm feeling like needs to come from you. And then that will get the ball rolling, is what I'm hearing. But the strength of whatever that means, of somehow picking yourself up and trying again and persisting, if it's your own business. So just putting that work in, that day-to-day grind, and not losing hope, being that positive strength, that positive thinking, feeling, needs to come from you. And that's the way that you can step up, so that money and abundance can start coming through. And with the Four of Pentacles here, there's that. This is about looking after the coins, the money that you do have, but also not getting stuck in what we call like poverty consciousness. So I have these, you know, Four Pentacles, which is all that we've got, and closing yourself off to the idea of more being able to come in. So that's particularly with manifesting, that's the feelings and thoughts of lack can be really detrimental to allowing more money to come in. So by all means, cover, you know, very sensible to cover all your bases of, you know, the bills are paid, you know, etc. The lights are kept on, I'm hearing, you know, but also not to get into that thinking that that's all it's ever going to be. So and then as we move on to the Lovers card, this is again reiterating this connection and this involvement that whoever is in your life, about how this union and this situation working. So if it's marriage or if it's a business relationship, harmony is key. So getting that harmony back into your relationship will then free up the energy to begin moving again. Because I see with the past, with this Ten of Swords, the difficulties that you have been in, you know, like I say, previously has caused the fractions, and about getting that harmony back into your relationship. And so you're not working against each other, but you are working together. Because in the near future, if you're able to switch this to get that harmony back in, I'm seeing with the Seven of Cups that opportunities, this is kind of opportunities and options, which is fantastic to have in this reading. So there is like an emotional, with it being cups, it's about your emotional well-being. is what's going to help for the money to come through and the abundance to start coming back through. And with the Three of Pentacles, so this is the card, if I can pick it up. This is the card of collaboration, so working together. So if that's with your team as well, so if you have a team, again, if things have been difficult in the past, then it's all about injecting that harmony back into your relationships. Whatever relationships are, you'll know. So whatever resonates with you, if that's your work colleagues, if that's, I do see family a lot for, you know, it could even be like a family business, and or even just that partnership at home, within, you know, a union, a marriage, etc. That the harmony and the collaboration and the feelings of working together needs to come back into that this area of your life in order to get the energy moving. I'm seeing stuck energy, I'm seeing some poverty consciousnesses and feelings of lack and fractions that you may already be moving into this healing that relationship, but if not, this is something that you need to do in order to get that money flowing. You need to get the love flowing, because we land on the end card of Queen of Cups, which is the Queen of Cups is intuitive, she's emotional, she has fantastic emotional intelligence, that's her superpower, and she's also vulnerable. So I feel like it may be tough for you. You've got yourself into a place because of the difficulties that you've had in the past, the financial and the abundance sort of blockages in the past, that you have put walls up, and you are understandably more afraid of being vulnerable, and that you need to open up more. So open up your heart in order to get that energy flowing again and get the money flowing. So it feels like overall that it's like your emotions, like for all of us really, but I feel like particularly for you, that it's like your emotions are so tied up in that you've got into a place of lack, and you really need to shift out of that. You need to start taking risks and being more vulnerable. You need to work on this really significant union and connection with someone, or more than, you know, other than people, teammates. Start working together again, start collaborating together again, because I see that you really, the universe is encouraging you. This is what's best for you, and this is what's working. And maybe it's tempting, you feel like, is this the end? Do I need to just cut my losses and walk away? But actually what I'm seeing is the universe is encouraging you to stay and to work this out, because there's some really good energy here and some really good collaborations. And I feel like this person or people, this team or this person, can help you together, that you can get to that financial abundance together. So group number 2, I hope this resonated for you. If it did, please give me a thumbs up. And I always love to hear about your experiences, and if this resonated for you or your situation, if you want to pop any comments under the video, that would be great. So love and light, wishing you financial abundance, and love and light and peace. Blessings. Hi group number 3, and welcome to your reading for how to manifest money and messages from spirit on how to do this. You chose the beautiful card, the Ace of Cups. So what I'm initially going to do is I'm going to pull some angel messages. Spirit, what message do you have for group number 3, how to manifest money and abundance? How to manifest money and abundance for group number 3, please. How to manifest money and abundance for group number 3, please. Then we're going to be using the Asking It Is Given cards by Esther and Jerry Hicks. I thought it would be really appropriate as they are manifesting gurus. So we'll see what messages come through from this deck. What messages for group number 3 to manifest money and abundance, please? Manifest money and abundance. So we'll take a look at these first, and then we'll pull the rest of your tarot cards and see what the overall message is that's coming through for you. So we have the Archangel Michael. Fantastic. I'm with you, giving you the courage to make life changes that will help you work on your divine life purpose. And Zana, you are protected from all types of harm. The worst is now behind you. I ask you to relax and feel safe. Then from Asking It Is Given, it is natural for my body to be well. Maybe some health issues for some of you. Why is it taking me so long? So this could be some feelings of anxiety, of some longing. Just read the back message of this. The only reason you have not already received what you desire is because you are holding yourself in a vibrational pattern that does not match the vibration of your desire. So now I'll pull the rest of your tarot cards, group number 3, and see what the overall message is. I'm using the Guardian of the Night Tarot today. We have the 3 of Pentacles, Queen of Wands, great card, 2 of Wands, Nine of Cups. Wow, some really abundant cards, gorgeous cards coming through for you, which is a fantastic sign. Temperance, Major Arcana. The Fool, another Major Arcana, so some big shifts. 8 of Pentacles. And another Major Arcana, the Hierophant. Okay. Okay, so some of you just going from the oracle cards here, maybe this could be specific to just a few people watching this, but they've had health issues and you've had some delays on, you've been waiting quite a long time for this influx of money, abundance to come through, is what I'm feeling. So you've been waiting on this for quite a while. Maybe it's a promotion, or you've been working hard but you've had some setbacks. But with the Ace of Cups here, straight off the bat, so this is about an offering. So this is about, as well, if you have health problems or the setbacks, it's about making sure that your cup is filled. And that's such an important lesson for us to learn. So this sort of time period I'm feeling that you've been kind of stuck in maybe and waiting, has been a time of learning of how to look after yourself, self-care. So maybe you've had a tendency in the past to burn yourself out by working. I'm sort of hearing and feeling that you've got a really strong work ethic, which is fantastic, but it also can be at the detriment sometimes that you can, like I say, you can burn yourself out or have workaholic tendencies, etc. Because underneath I'm seeing the Queen of Wands, which is, I'm seeing is you. So the Queen of Wands is very charismatic, is very energetic, is great with people, so great social skills. That's people are drawn to you. You could have leadership skills as well. So these are all things that are going to go in your favour to attracting that that abundance that you're seeking as well. So in that power lies a key to getting that money to flow in, but also managing it as well. So alongside with this Ace of Cups, so in order not to burn yourself out, because that kind of breaks the cycle and breaks the progress that you make. So maybe it's like you really go for it, and then you might have hit a burnout or hit a crash, and then you're not able to maintain the kind of the stuff that you set up for yourself. So maybe you put this really high standard and sort of really ambitious tendencies. The Queen of Wands is very ambitious. But if you are trying to make progress forward, it's also about managing that energy correctly. So you might, like I say, make a ton of progress, then it's just kind of like no one could really sustain what you set yourself up to do, and then you crash out, and then you have to take a break or like really slow down to a frustrating level for you, and it feels like, oh god, this is like happening again, like these setbacks are happening again. And really it's about managing your energy and managing your time. The Three of Pentacles here, which is interestingly is crossing this self-care and this offering though as well that I'm seeing, which is, it's something really a positive offering actually, this, because I'm seeing that with the lotus flower here that it's something that is more peaceful, and maybe it's a new job that will come through that will not be quite so demanding, and this will actually serve you, and that's kind of what I'm seeing of what you need, like in order to make the progress and the financial success that you need, like long term. You need something that maybe it just feels like it's better for you. It's an offering that it's a position or it's a situation that is more sustaining for you and more healing, because crossing it we have the Three of Pentacles, which is normally a very positive card, which is about collaboration. But what I'm seeing in this position, because it's crossing the center of your reading, is that maybe it's demands. There's your colleagues, or you might have a boss who demands too much of you and loads it all on you because you're good at it. So this is always like tends to be the way a lot in companies, is that like the more you do, when companies see that you're good at what you do, the more that you do, the more work that you get given. That's the reward. So it's a vicious cycle, you know. If it's the people who don't try as much, just kind of go off and do their own thing, where you're left with this workload, and because you're so conscientious, you will pick that up and do it, and people rely on you, and it kind of gets taken advantage of, that energy. That's what I'm seeing. In the past though, we've got the Nine of Cups, which is this is a really positive card. So this is a wish come true. This could be, for some of you, it could be a job that you thought was your dream job and was a wish that came true, but turned out not to be everything that you'd hoped. You know, it turned out to be a real disappointment. But I am seeing financial independence as well though, so that was a positive thing from it, this a situation. So in the past you have had financial independence, you may still be having financial independence, but I'm feeling like you want to go to that next level. So with this, how to, we're focusing on how to manifest money, how to bring more abundance in. I'm feeling like that you already have a lot of financial achievements and have done in the past, and a lot of financial abundance, but you're looking to take it to the next level because you are so ambitious. We have the Two of Wands here, which is looking out onto the horizon for the next step. It's kind of like a decision time as well. This is the overview, this is crowning your reading, so you're looking at where to next. So you may have even financial independence and abundance now, but you're not happy, you're not satisfied, you're always on to the next thing. So again, like I say, that's a fantastic quality to have, to be so ambitious, but it can backfire on you if it isn't managed. So that's, Spirit is really sort of hammering that message home, I feel like, to how much are you prepared to sacrifice for financial success? Are you giving up too much of your time, happiness, this self-care, this cup? Maybe you're at a crossroads of a decision as well, of an offer that's come through that maybe would be better for you. So maybe if you travel a lot with your job now, it could involve, and that's not something that's like great for you, that you need more time at home. So this could be like offering you a more healthy work-life balance is what I'm seeing. But you might be at a crossroads of if to make that decision, and because maybe it would actually be you're worried that it might affect you negatively, like financially, but you will have more of a work-life balance. So I suppose this Spirit is also asking, what is the true meaning of abundance as well? That in manifesting, that you don't want to limit yourself. So being able to have a healthy work-life balance and to have financial success is possible. So maybe your thinking is, I have to absolutely work like a dog in order to have financial success, where that's actually a lack mindset. So a sense of lack, that I have to sacrifice so much, I have to sacrifice this and this in order to have this financial success. And I feel like Spirit is asking you to move away from that kind of thinking. I feel like it's got you so far, but you're also at this crossroads now with this Two of Wands, and it's speaking of a lifestyle change and being able and encouraging you, saying that you can have that financial abundance and success that you want, and you don't have to kill yourself in a workload fashion in order to get there. You don't have to completely burn yourself out, because we've got external influences, the Fool, which is about taking a risk. So I feel like this offer that is going to be coming up for you, or you may have already been offered it and you kind of like and ahhing about what to do. And the Fool card is about a risk, taking a risk, a leap of faith. And I feel like that this is this change of lifestyle that's going to open up a new way of living for you. And it's really saying that you don't have to, you can manifest money in this new way, and that you need to shift away from that workaholic mindset. and it may take some time, like you may, this temperance card here, so if we're making a big life change with this Two of Wands, you know, going in, choosing to go, if you do indeed make that decision to choose to go in that a different direction than what you've done up to this point, the Temperance is about a card of patience. It's about balance. So again, the message of work-life balance coming up here. But there is some, you know, it's difficult, particularly in this day and age, to slow down. So there will be that shift, that gear shift for you as well, if you decide to be mindful of that. But I feel like that's something that really deep down that you do want, you know, that's what we all would want as well. I feel like that, you know, we've got the Eight of Pentacles here, which is about working hard, you know, the worker bee here, and all that you're, it's taken a moment, I feel like, to acknowledge like how actually impressive that is, like that you possess that that work ethic and those skills that you've achieved up to this point, like, you know, all that effort that you've put in honing your skills and these fantastic, you know, the people skills I'm hearing that you have, the ambition that you have is fantastic, and it's about how can you use that best to your advantage. And at the minute, maybe you have given that energy away to others too much, you know, making other people money more than yourself, you know. That's easy, very easy, you know how the system is set up, is like to make other people money. But we've got the Hierophant here ending on, which is the Major Arcana, and I see that this is again, this is you being a leader. So however that resonates for you, can you step into that leadership role more, but in order to serve yourself rather than picking up the slack for others. So being an example, setting boundaries. The Hierophant is very much about being traditional, doing things the right way. So not veering from the path so much, but it's about doing things traditionally, sorry. But what I'm seeing really here, it's about you stepping into the role of being the true meaning of being a leader. So if that was your own business, it could be for some, or it could be about being in the situation that you're in now, or in this new opportunity that you're going to be offered, about doing things differently. So not picking up the slack, but setting boundaries and being your ambition, looking after yourself, filling your own cup first, focusing on your needs and your ambitions, and actually that will make you a better leader than this kind of energy of where teammates are just kind of leaning on you and putting their slack onto you and you picking it up. So group number 3, I hope this resonated for you. If it did, please give me a thumbs up. It's always great to hear from you. If you want to pop any comments down about your situation, on how, if this did relate to your personal situation and what you're going through now. But I'm wishing you all the luck and manifestations in money and abundance. You deserve it 100%. Love and light and blessings.